Guys, my name is Kat and I'm a hopeless romantic. I know, I'm Eastern European, so I'm mostly hopeless actually. Do we have any other romantics in the crowd?
Yes.
Wow, 3 people. Hope the rest of you fucks die alone, crying yourself to sleep. At least there's 3 folks. I asked that question last night. Entire crowd fell silent, and one man from the back just shouted, "No!" It was so awkward because he was there with his girlfriend too. I'm such a romantic. I cry so much at weddings of people I don't even know that everyone always thinks I'm the mistress of the groom. They're like, why else would she be having such a meltdown, you know? I always look so trashy too, my tits out in a leopard print dress, blowing my nose in the tablecloth. I'm like a living, weeping proof that lonely Eastern European women in your area are real. Like that me. I just love love, you know. I love weddings. I love to be part of the bridal family. That's why I always do shots with the bride's mother at the bar, and I have sex with the groom's ugly incel brother in the toilet. Just give me some crumbs, okay? But that's why I love weddings. I love to go there to cry and shag. Big secret for the guys, that's all that women want, to cry and shag. Am I right, ladies? Preferably in that order. But actually any order will do. Cry and shag and cry, you know, club sandwich of cry and shag. There's always like one man at the back that is like, okay, make her cry and then shag her. No, like that, okay, relax. Relax, yeah, no, it's hard for me to go to weddings these days because I quit drinking last year. I know, I'm Polish, embarrassing. My younger self would have been so disappointed because, you know, in Poland we drink so much as kids. I promised myself I'll never become this boring adult that doesn't drink and doesn't buy alcohol for underage kids that need help. So these days, to balance out for my abstinence, I buy alcohol for kids that don't even ask for it. Because these generations, they don't fucking drink at all. I'm changing lives, guys. One playground at a time. Mama warned about a creepy man with candy, not a nice lady with a bottle. Slipping through the cracks, motherfuckers. And I have to say, since I quit, my physical health never been better, but my mental health, whoo! Oh Lord. I got the autism. I mean, I've sobered up enough to realize I got it, okay? But girl math, very simple. Vodka, no autism. No vodka, autism. Very simple conclusion, alcohol cures neurodivergence. I suggest you guys keep drinking. You might die 20 years earlier, but you'll never feel awkward at a company Christmas party. You know, when your CEO is grabbing your ass and you're like, is it weird? No, I'm just autistic. Yeah, some of them are sad, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's hard also dating, you know, because men be so fucking delulu on dates too, you know. They'll be telling you they can land the plane without any previous experience. I'm like, why don't you land me an orgasm first? Made your little landing strip down here. You can't miss it. Oh, you just did. Crashed into those 2 towers down here. Judging from the size of your plane, you had plenty of space to maneuver. Yeah, I'm a feminist too this year. Finally, as a true feminist, guys, I stopped shaving my legs. Thank you, one person. Thank you. I got them lasered. I'm a true Irish feminist. And I'm supportive. I see girls out there with hairy legs, and I'm like, you go, girl. One day you'll be able to afford it. Supportive like that. A feminist became such a dirty word. Like feminist, she's a man-hating lesbian with hairy legs, and hairy legs are a big threat for balding men. men in the audience that are not laughing. And I'm like, I see that receding hairline. Can't laugh too much because the rest of the hair will fall out. Hold on to it. But honestly, we live in such a divided world. I think this is what's going to bring us together. If hairy feminists will get together with bald incels, and only then Jesus will come back to join them for a threesome, of course. But yeah, I'm not a fan of incels, I'm not a fan of racists either. I actually had an altercation last week. I got into a fight with some audience members that were really racist. And I went home and I was like, I was so proud of myself, so brave, and I realized there is no more righteous social justice warrior than a white woman on her period. And I was bleeding, and when I'm bleeding, fucking stay out of my way. I'm all ramboed up, swinging my blooded tampons like nunchucks. And it works because men are so afraid of period, but more than being punched. I don't even carry pepper spray anymore, I just take out my mook cup and I'm like, smash! Perpetrators stay a splash away. I think this is what we gotta do, ladies. Start a revolution, or blood squad on the streets. Ex-menstruate, I don't know. We're still brainstorming the names, And that's how we're gonna fight the patriarchy here. That's what's gonna happen, yes. Yeah, I got myself an emotional support animal the other day as well. A.k.a. boyfriend. No, gross. I actually got a dog, guys. Much better. I've adopted a young rescue. It's not a puppy. It's already potty trained because I like my dogs how I like my men. Castrated. But also youthfully energetic and forever grateful that I took them in from the streets of Turkey. So thankful you don't even need peanut butter. I like to see who are the perverts in the crowd. This joke. Everybody else is like, oh, I love peanut butter sandwiches too. Great, so that's my baby. My mom keeps asking, she's like, Kat, you're 35, when are you going to have your own baby? When are you going to have a baby? And I'm like, who has babies these days anymore? Anyone here? Wow. Great. And I get it, guys, we all make mistakes. But there's no need to parade around town with them. It's like the longest walk of shame ever. And don't get me wrong, I love children, I love bacon too, but I'm not gonna grow my own pig at home.